So we're here at Cadwell Park for round 1 and 2 of this UK Sidecar Super Challenge. It was Rob Fisher, the winner of the first Formula 2 round here on a Formula 1 outfit, that took the pole.
It would be nice to finish in the same position really, but Jock Skiing's gone pretty well. It's his first time here and he's put in a really impressive time, so I think it's going to be a fight to the finish really.
Second on the grid, the Scottish pairing of Jock Skiing and Neil Miller.
If we can get a good start, the start's going to be quite crucial. If we're not singing into the first corner, I would hope to be very close because we get held up around the back corner with some of the other bikes, so we seem to be faster there. If we can get past them or a decent start, I think we'll do okay.
So with the pairing of Rob Fisher and Rick Long on pole, that's Duncan Hendry there, another of the Scottish outfits. And that's Brian Gray in the number 2 power biking outfit from High Wycombe. There's Skiing, Miller there behind him, Hendry on the other side in the number 5 outfit. Well, Fisher's got a problem. After the warm-up lap, he developed an ignition problem, was going to have to start from pit lane. The pole sitter was out. So here they go then, race 1 of this 98 season for the Formula 1 outfit. And it's Hendry that's got the whole shot. Hendry gets the drop on the rest. Skiing, I think, was back there in about 3rd. Now, where is Fisher? What a terrible start for the pole sitter, but it's Duncan Hendry that is in the lead on this one with Neil Mackenzie in the chair. That's Skiing back there in 2nd place with Neil Miller in the chair. So it already is beginning to hot up. So they come round for the first time, and Skiing's gone for the lead. Jock Skiing, he takes the lead, number 3 on the outfit, this 1100cc Suzuki powered outfit with Duncan Hendry right up there behind him. So the 2 Scots at the moment leading the rest of the field round on lap 1. This is Cadwell Park. It's Skiing, Hendry looking back behind him. That looks like number 12 just going through. I think that's the Holden pairing. No, it's not. It's Paul Smart. It's the 2 Smart boys, and we're on board now with Brian Gray. Brian Gray motorcycles, you see in the corners, they come through the twisty part of the track. And we lost somebody. We've just glimpsed somebody going off the track. I think that's the 2 Smart boys, Paul Smart and his brother. They've gone off. Not quite sure who that is in front. I think that could be Phillips and Pocklington just in front. But this is Brian Gray. We're looking back up the field at the moment. 117 it is. That is Paul Phillips and Glyn Pocklington from Skegness. And they have got Brian Gray, Gary Pointer stuck right up behind them. Here we go. Race leader, Skiing. 2nd it's Hendry. We're looking back for 3rd. We've lost the Smart pairing. And the news is that they're okay. Now that looks like number 16, and indeed it is. That'll be Dave Holden. He's the driver. And look at Fisher coming through. We're back on board once again. And that was, you just saw the move. Fisher went through on the inside at the end of the straight. We're on board once again with Brian Gray. That's Rob Fisher and Rick Long directly in front. And they're going for another one. I think that's Phillips and Pocklington that just passed. And indeed, I think, was it number 16? Was it Holden they just went past? Well, the action here, Brian Gray almost parked himself in the back of Dave Holden. There's Fisher going through. We're looking back behind him. Dave Holden going through, hanging on to that position, but it's getting quite frantic out there at the moment at this first round of this Formula 1 sidecar. And look at Jock Skiing. Now, where is Hendry? Duncan Hendry. He took the whole shot in this race. Where is he now? Back in 2nd place. There he is, still there. The gap between them beginning to widen just a little bit. As we look up the track, here's Skiing, race leader. 2nd man, Duncan Hendry, number 5 behind him. As they go back in once again over the mounting complex. It's the last lap flag going out for the race leader and 2nd place man. Who is it that's in 2nd place behind him? Is it still Holden? Look at Fisher! No, it's Fisher from almost dead last from pit lane off the start. Oh, and out goes Brian Gray. Our onboard camera, he's got a problem in the closing laps. That sounds like the clutch. Well, that's a shame for him. Great shots, and look at Hendry, he's got past Skeen. Skeen's hit him. Skeen has hit him up the back, he's gone off. Can he keep the outfit running? This is going to give Fisher second, possibly. Can he keep it running? Look at Miller, pushing for all his worth. Smoke coming off the tyres. They would have damaged that outfit. Lost a couple of places. Look at that smoke off the grass. They were burning. Those tyres were so hot. Here's Duncan Hendry. He takes first blood in 1998. What a race. Stamping his authority all over this UK Sidecar Super Challenge. And he's got the champagne. And you know who's going to get a taste of that? You're right, Jock Skeen.
I always tend to go by my practice times, and during the race I always improve on that. And I knew that if I could stick with Jock and hopefully towards the end of the race try a bit harder and reel him in. Jock had a few problems towards the end, but the sort of game plan all came into place. We started to catch him towards the end. Jock made a slight mistake coming out of Chris Curve. We got past him going down Park. Jock passed us again into Park Corner, and we got past him once more, and we managed to hold that to the line. So it was thoroughly enjoyable. Didn't think we'd get first at the beginning, but it was good.
So the result, Hendry, Mackenzie, Fisher and Long, Phillips, Pocklington, Holden and Jacks, and Gray and Pointer rounding up the top 5. Well, this man certainly hopes to get a better start this time out, not from the pit lane. That's Rob Fisher and Rick Long. Second in the first race, well, round 1 we should say. There's the circuit here at Cadwell Park. They go off that start straight, around Charlie's, down Park Straight, round Park, down towards the mountain, through the set of hairpins, back round to this point, which is the start and finish. And here they go again. Hendry's got the drop again on the rest. Skeen is there in second. We're on board once again with Brian Gray. Steve Pointer in the chair, doing all the work. Who's it going to be? It's Hendry. It's Skeen, the two Scots out there again on these Suzuki 1100s. Fisher is back there in third. So Duncan Hendry this time certainly will hope to hang on to that lead to make it 2 in a row. But we'll wait and see. The race is yet to be run. Hendry, Skeen, then it's Fisher, hovering in third place. 5, 3, and 4. Those are the numbers. Looking back behind them, I think that's Phillips and Pocklington back there in 4th. Not sure, well, we're going to look this time through. But there's the race leader. And Skeen is there again. It is Phillips and Pocklington, 117. There's Brian Gray on the power biking outfit. We'll go back on board with him as they go up towards the hairpins. This is the Nadgery part of Cadwell Park. Very, very tight, very, very hard work for the passenger. Lots of corners, rights and lefts, having to work hard. Into the eyes, we're looking into those eyes of Brian Gray. Intense concentration. Here they come again. It's still Hendry. It is still Skeen. It is still Fisher. It is still Phillips and Pocklington back there in 4th. As they go into that left-hander Charlie's again. Round the top. Oh, and he's gone wide. Hendry's lost grip. He's gone off the track. He's held on, I think, to third. That's Skeen now leading. Fisher second. This is truly a race upon races. Smoke in the tyres. He managed to get that outfit fixed, did Jock Skeen. Hendry has held on to third. And we've got a battle on here. Brian Gray up to 4th. What a F1 race this is turning out to be. We're back on board with Brian Gray. Looking back over his shoulder. You can see those two outfits behind him. Here comes Skeen. Fisher waits to pounce, given any chance he'll go for it. On the inside. Yes! What a piece of driving from Rob Fisher that was. Here's Brian Gray. That was Mark Allison, number 36, right behind him. There's Phillips and Pocklington. So we're waiting to see them come round again. There is Brian Gray and Steve Pointer. They have got that number 36 outfit, Mark Allison and Mark Pickering right up behind them. We're going to pass on here. Yes, we have. These two are going at it corner to corner. Here they come. So it's Allison at the moment from Gray. The two drivers going corner to corner, gear change to gear change. The leader's gone through. It's Fisher. Fisher leads. This is that scrap. You can't. They had the same place as previously. We're on board with him. Is he going to make it through? And he does. Brian Gray sticks it in on number 36, Mark Allison. So those positions have changed. And another lap. Who's it going to be out of these two that makes the checkered flag first? Whatever you do, don't hold your breath. You may not be able to keep it to the end of the race. So it's Gray then that leads on the number 2 outfit of those two. We're looking back for the race leader now. It was Rob Fisher. And it's going to be Fisher. He's going to take the checkered flag. Skeen's going to finish second. What a race. Duncan Hendry's still out there somewhere, but here's the second round winner. So we've got 2 rounds already gone. Rob Fisher leads the series going into round 3. Great bit of driving from him.
And Henry got off to a great start, and we followed Duncan around for a couple of laps, and then he went off onto the grass, and then I followed Jock for a while, and some very impressive driving out of Jock, and then just nipped him nicely going up Coppice and pulled about 6 seconds on him after that, so okay.
Went all right in the race, but it was a bit of a mad panic to get the bike going for the race. We damaged quite a few parts when we ran up the back end of Duncan Henry's bike just in the last lap, which was caused by my own fault. I couldn't get my gears and missed my brake pedal, hence the reason couldn't stop. Then we burnt out the clutch, but yeah, we enjoyed that second race, it was good.
So the second result then, the second round, Fisher and Long from Skeen, Miller, Hendry, Mackenzie, Gray and Pointer, Allison and Pickering rounding up the top 5. This puts Fisher and Long in the lead of the championship with Mackenzie second, then Phillips and Pocklington, Gray and Pointer and Krause and Preston rounding up the top 5.